I'm so excited because Sweet Tooth season two is bound to be as epic as season one was. When we last left her character, she was sort of in dire straits. She's been taken hostage as well as her husband. Where do we pick up come season two?
I mean, we really do pick up right where we left off. So Ronnie is definitely in a situation where she is a prisoner, and we really see the two of them, the Sings, go through this big challenge of still trying to find the cure and having to follow Abbott's orders. So that's going to be very interesting for the audience to see, but it definitely starts on a high note.
There is such a love between this couple. I mean, and there's such you can see the pain on Aditya's face when he has to when he's forced to create this serum, but he knows at the same time, it's saving the love of his life. I think that's what pushed him to handle the neighbor, yeah, last season as well. Talk about what they've discussed. Maybe the creators or the showrunners have talked to you about the relationship this couple has.
Yeah, I think the most interesting part is seeing how each one of them navigates this world so differently. You really see this huge amount of love for each other, but Ronnie is this person that really needs to push forward and find ways for her husband to really take these chances in order for them to survive. And really, that's where we see them this season having more of those conversations. And you really see Ronnie grapple with these choices and still finding new ways to get out of the situation they're in, to find new ways towards the cure. You really see them both make interesting choices, I will say, without giving too much away, in order to keep moving forward, because it's really not a fun place that they're in,
To say the least.
to say the least.
I was gonna say, I'm curious if they do get to spend much time even together this season because, he's hard at work on being forced to be hard at work on the serum, and they've been sort of separated because, they're her husband's working on the cure and she needs the cure. Do they get to spend much time playing Scrabble as they did in season one? I have
I
a
mean,
feeling I know the answer.
oh, I wish I could tell you that, but you'll have to watch and see to see what happens to them, because obviously right now where we see them at the beginning, they are not in the same room. So I think you'll be very excited to know that there's lots of developments in that regard of how these two manage that situation.
I mean, Scrabble is their love language. How could they not?
It's a great love language.
Well, they do appear to be, of course, they're both educated individuals. So they both have high pressure on them, though, in this environment because of who they are. So I'm interested to see how that plays out here in season two. And with you all being in a different environment, were you looking forward to or excited to work with someone or someones in particular now that you guys aren't just secluded into this little community of neighborhood that you were in before? It was kind of just the two of you because you had to stay indoors.
Especially for myself, as an actor, I was working mostly in the house for season one, and so it was a nice change of scenery for season two, even if it was in a bit of a prison. But it's I'm so excited for people to see this new world, because really, Sweet Tooth season two, we expand so much more in the universe. So not just for myself, I mean, I was just enjoying getting to watch other actors in new spaces. So really, you're going to get that sense of adventure from all of the different storylines we have.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say this season has you closer to seeing the hybrids for yourself, especially in your location. As an actor, though, were you intrigued or fascinated by the creation of a certain hybrid? I found the octopus very cool.
We have so many lovely hybrids this season, and just seeing what our team has created, there are so many beautiful costumes and special effects. I mean, the hair and makeup is just amazing. I was more in shock than anything else. But really, those kids are such a beautiful, vibrant bunch. And I know that everyone's just going to fall in love with them this season because we all certainly did on set. That's for sure.
I was talking to Ananso the other day, and he is like, there's the girl who is a ballet dancer. There's this girl who created like that Megan dance move, and he's like, they're all so unique little, children, and they bring so much to their characters. It's not just the prosthetics that really bring them to life. So I'm excited to see characters that we've not even met before that are hybrids, and these little people bringing them to life.
They're so incredibly talented. I think you'll realize there's so much that they actually have to do this season. So the fact that they were all willing and able to take on that challenge, I think is going to be really impressive for everyone to see. But really, I mean, how could you not? They're so cute, and they have to go through so much. So I think everyone should tune in just for that alone.
Well, I know I can't twist your arm too far as to saying maybe some of your favorite season 2 episodes, or maybe I can. At least you can say maybe a number for people to look out for. Or if not, maybe talk about some of your favorite season 1 episodes that you filmed or moments that you filmed. Gotta be on
Ooh,
the horse.
oh yeah, of the horse. Uh, I would say episode 4 has a little place in my heart, just because of what it took to film that one. But I would say the one that shocked me the most, and the one I think most people are going to be blown away by, and just kind of in awe, is episode 6. So that's all I'm going to say on that front. But really, it's full of adventure and full of action. So get ready.
It is such a sweet series that it doesn't, but there are so much intense moments to it, especially I should say for your characters. I was going to say it might not be too difficult for you to shake off a long day of filming, but your adrenaline stakes are a little bit higher than maybe some of the other characters because you have this health issue going on, and you're under the makeup too for them to make you look a little bit under healthy, less than healthy, I should say. um,
I'm glad that it looks like makeup, because there's definitely been times where I've taken the makeup off after a day and go, oh, I don't look like I'm inches
wow,
away
this
from death.
isn't as much as I thought that makeup brush.
Exactly. So I'm glad that people aren't sitting there thinking, oh, okay, this is just what she looks like on a normal day.
But what is it like for you after a long day of shooting? How do you shake off those intense scene work?
Oh, for me, it's so much self-care. This season, especially, there were days where I had to wrap myself in a blanket, get a cup of tea. And really, for me, it was enjoying some K-dramas on Netflix. That was my go-to. I needed to find something that lifted me up, and there was nothing like a good K-drama that would make me feel better. So really, I would say for any actor that's looking to do some intense scenes, that was something that really helped me just feel a little bit better, give me some like TLC, and get ready for the next one.
We'll see if we can get Neil to be a little bit easier on you next season.
He's such a
Because
sweetheart in real life,
I
though. That's
know he's like a
that's
really
the part
nice
that
guy, very mellow, and he's a musician, and he's like such a dichotomy of a person. He plays really mean so
and
well, though.
even with the beard, when you see the smile, you can't help but feel warm inside. So he's really good. He's really good at bringing the toughness out in Abbott.
I'm sure. What do you think it is about Sweet Tooth that has just made it such a fast fan favorite series?
Oh, I think it's really because there is so much hope in a world that is filled with so much fear. I think that's something that we can all relate to right now. And it's something that I think, even Team Downey and the creators, Jim Mickle, really put a focus on, is creating a sense of love and coming of age and having a sense of understanding of the world. And I think right now people are gravitating towards that and finding a sense of comfort in that.
My goodness, season 1 was just incredibly, it's sweet, there's heart to it, there's intensity, there's adrenaline rushes, there's edge of your seat moments, and I'm looking forward to finding out how that plays for Ronnie this season. And I'm a little nervous because, she's so close to the cure, but also, she's torn because her and her husband know what it takes to make this. So, season two, I'm eager to see here shortly. You're a part of social media. Are you looking forward to the fan feedback you're going to be receiving here? And maybe what have you heard so far from people who are fans of Sweet Tooth season one?
It's been really amazing. I mean, we've got such incredible fans all over the world, and I think that's been the thing that has surprised me the most is just how eager everyone is to talk about the show from everywhere. So for me, it was so lovely. Right now, we've shown little clips. There's a bit of a trailer out there, and to just see how excited everyone is to go, oh, finally. That was really comforting, after so long. I mean, we filmed season two almost a year ago now. So you almost think like, does everyone remember? And this has been so long ago, but really everyone's just as
I mean,
excited
I
as
do, clearly.
but really it's been so heartwarming, and the fans have been so incredibly kind and encouraging and loving, and that's been really, really really sweet, and we're very grateful. We have such an incredible fan base.
Have you been busy working on any other projects recently, or are you just right now waiting for Sweet Tooth to come out and see what's to come?
I am currently going to be working on a project. I can't quite say what it is yet, but I'm excited to share that soon. And really, right now, the only other thing that I've been doing is helping my husband, who's a cyclist, start a podcast. So that's been a new adventure for me, and not for the faint-hearted, people. It is not as easy as it looks. So that's been really exciting to do in the meantime. But I'm excited for this new project that I'm going to be coming on to.
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of the wonderful work, whether you do for Sweet Tooth or any of the projects you've been a part of?
I mean, thank you doesn't seem like enough at this point, because really there's so much that I owe to people who have not only loved this show, but loved work that I've done in the past. I've had such incredible, not only fans, but people that have supported me and supported women like me in this industry. And I just think that there's so much more to come. And I'm excited to show everyone what there is out there and what we can make.
I mean, a cycling podcast. Are you going to be the co-host, or are you just behind the scenes work?
And mostly behind the scenes, I will say, my husband did manage to bring me out for one episode, so you can see that and maybe get some hidden details about my life. But yeah, that one was unexpected, but it was certainly interesting.